2015, this is when something unusual happened to me. And after working with an organization for about 4 years, where we were trying to raise fund, go big, we could not grow further. And one fine day I had to quit. I didn't have a job with me and I was at home. The initial few days were very, very exciting because it was kind of a vacation. Second, somewhere, I thought that I'll get any job that I want. And of course, I'd done some good work functionally, but there were some other plans. Things did not happen as I expected it to be. Now, after a lot of effort, when I started getting some calls for interviews, but I could not crack the interviews. Now, those 4-5 months were perhaps the months where I had the maximum learnings, realistic learnings of my life, which was beyond work. And there are 3 things that I picked up during that period, and I'll share those with you. The number 1, personal growth. Before this happened, I worked for about 10 years before this break happened. But for those 10 years, I had not invested a single rupee or a time in my personal growth. No books, no programs, no certifications, no training. I had let everything, assuming that just because I'm working, I will grow. Working gave me growth, but there is more to me as an individual that I needed. That I started getting only when I started investing my time and effort in certifications and reading books. So if you're on a break right now, do not lose this opportunity to invest in yourself. I still carry those habits. Reading was one big thing that I picked up. Investing in a program or a certification every 2 years is the second thing that I picked up. Number 2, daily discipline. Now, this is not going to be an easy time for you. Suddenly, a routine that you had would have come to a pause. But do not give in to the situation. Ensure that work or not, you have a daily plan that you follow. It's very important for us as humans to be in control of what is happening and what we are doing in our lives. Very easy to let go of those habits that you had built in, to take that extra nap or sleep or do things that actually you shouldn't be doing that. Do not do that. The job is going to take its own time. It is beyond your circle of influence to a large extent. What is in your circle of influence is how you manage your day. Number 3, perhaps the most crucial in today's time. Get smart, especially to ensure that your resume reaches to the right person. Get smart. Now you have to imagine that the first level of barrier that you have to cross is that talent acquisition or recruitment person who is sitting on the other side, who is most likely going to do a match between the JD and what your role or your resume talks about. There are multiple ways, especially on tools like LinkedIn and Naukri, to see how you can improve your search appearances. Go to net, look at how SEO works. Very simple. Have the right keywords. Make sure that your resume has everything what it takes for the recruiter on the other side to look at those words and take it to the next level, because I'm certain that once you cross the level 1, level 2 is going to be far more easier for you. You have to increase the number of conversations if you have to increase your probability of getting that job. So get digitally smart, understand, do research, a lot of content available on how to improve your search on LinkedIn, how to improve your search on Naukri, having those right keywords, taking help of people. But that is non-negotiable, guys, if you want. With COVID, with the current job losses, the number of applications for each jobs would have gone up by 2x or 3x, which means your searchability, your ability to be found has to increase proportionately. Just because you have a good resume doesn't mean that your search is going to increase. You have to beat that system. You have to reach to that first recruiter so that the further conversations could happen. I thank Support Saturdays and I thank Inspire Int for this initiative. Stay safe, do well, and enjoy this time that you're having with you.